Hello, my friends, and welcome to episode number 5 of Bringing Bolton Back, the Triple B Challenge, where we try to raise Bolton from the catastrophe that has befallen the club of late and get them back into the Premier League and challenging, or let's just get them a league title and a run in the Champions League. Get their finances secure, maybe get them to a point where they're rich, where we've got top class facilities, all of that stuff. Let's really try to kick on here and become. Let's try and get ourselves at the same level as Nat Lofthouse in terms of iconography for us. Get them promoted multiple times. Get them back into the Premier League, winning a Premier League title, all of that stuff. Let's see if we can manage it. So, as you know, the last episode you watched was Burton Albion, Ronan Darcy with his 94th minute epicness. And since then, lads and lasses, we've only lost one game. We have been really good. The new gegenpressing style is really taking hold. The team is playing very well. And yeah, we're doing really good. So after the Burton game, we drew 2-2 with Rochdale. McShane and Henderson for them, and Crawford and Boone scored for us. We scored early. They scored right on half time, and then the second half was just a nothing really. Nobody really capitalised. After that, we beat Bristol City, who are one of the bigger teams in the league. We beat them really comfortably, 2-0. The gegenpressing just seemed to counter them. And then again, away at Lincoln, who are another really top team in this league. Aaron Connolly with a brace in that game after scoring the game before. Yeah, so this is where he started properly scoring. So he scored. Connolly and Boone scored there. He scored a brace here to give us the victory. Luke Murphy scored late on, and they scored late on to make it 1-1 after Ayoma was sent off. We held on really well, to be fair. And then FA Cup first round against Burton, we drew 0-0. As you know, the game against them in the league was a close game, and then we were away. It was a 0-0 draw. It wasn't a great performance from us, to be honest. Then we played MK Dons in the league, and we battered them. Connor Hall, who'd stepped in to give Connolly a rest. Boone again, Andrea getting on the score sheet. And then another 0-0 with Burton in the FA Cup first round replay, but we went through on pens. All our pens were really, really well executed and well taken. Accrington, Ayoma got sent off again. So he got sent off here against Fleetwood. And then I think pretty much the next league game that he played, he got sent off again. So he got some fines. Connolly and Brookbank providing later goals to come back. So this was a really weird game. We were 2-0 down to Accrington Stanley with Seamus Keneally scoring both from midfield. And then Ayoma got sent off after that. We're 2-0 down. We're down to 10 men. I wasn't expecting anything. But it turns out that Connolly and Brockbank had other ideas. Brockbank's was a header from a corner. Connolly was a standard Connolly goal from open play. Lincoln City, again, we played them away this time. In the EFL Trophy North Group A, and they beat us pretty handily, to be honest. Joe Ledley was the only real stand-up performer for us in what was quite a poor performance. Then we drew 1-1 with Cambridge United, which we really shouldn't have done. In the FA Cup second round, Jack Rolls scored for them and Ali Crawford for us. Then we beat AFC Wimbledon 2-1 at home. Late goal from them flattered them, to be honest. We dominated the whole game. Then in the replay against Cambridge, we played them at home. McCormack scored both goals in a 2-0 victory, and as you can see, it was quite a comfortable win, that one. And then we played Peterborough Aaron Connolly scoring early, and then they pegged us back at half-time, and we kind of cancelled each other out after that. And then the last game we played, Crawford and McCormack scored in another 2-0 victory, and we have beaten Southend United. The game we are back for today, my friends, is Sunderland, who are another big club that's kind of fallen from grace recently. They have, at the Stadium of Light's a big stadium, right? So yeah, 48,000. It's definitely, I mean, that's bigger than a lot of Premier League grounds. I'm pretty sure Stamford Bridge is only, pretty sure. Yeah, Stamford Bridge is only 41. So Chelsea's ground is 7,000 smaller than the Stadium of Light. It's a big stadium, the Stadium of Light. So, you know, they have fallen quite hard recently. So I thought I'd come back. It's a good test. They're a good side, Sunderland. They're in third at the minute, and it should be a cracking game. That's the one we've come back for. We'll take a quick look at the league table. As you might have looked at the top, we are 13th, my friends. We've played 21, we've won 10, we've drawn 10, and we've lost once all season. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that, to be honest. I didn't expect it. When we started and we were playing Catenaccio, it wasn't looking great at all. It wasn't looking like the team just sort of had anything about them, but now that they're settling into this gegenpressing and we're playing much more positively, it is showing that we are a team that got relegated because of deductions and things. We are. I mean, put it this way, if we didn't have the 12 points deducted, we'd be third. We'd be comfortably third. We'd be a full win ahead of Sunderland in the table without those 12 points. And we have a better goal difference. We have the second best goal difference in the league after Bristol Rovers, who we've beaten. So I'm really happy with how we're playing. The team's come together really nicely. It's getting close to the January window now. It's only 5 days away. I'm hoping that we can move a couple of the players I'm not using on and try and get some really good quality reinforcements. I'd like to improve us at centre-back. I've made an offer to extend Jake Wright's loan until the end of the season, just because I don't think we're going to do better than him for the amount of money we're going to have. I'm hoping somebody comes in for Alnwick, because that's 5k off the wage budget when Matthews isn't really a step down at all. I'm also hoping somebody comes in for the other Murphy, this guy, because he's on 9k a week, Luke Murphy. And he might be a decent player. He might be good in real life for you guys. I don't know. But what I do know is that that's £9,000 per week for Luke Murphy, when I can get players the quality of Joe Ledley on £2,000 a week if you play it correctly. So there is no reason whatsoever why he should be getting that much money, and it's ridiculous that he is. So we're trying to move him on. No avail so far. As you can see, we're still playing exactly the same system as we were 15 games ago, and we're doing all right. We really are doing all right. Emmanuel's not long back from an injury, so I am cautious about playing him. Ayoma, as we've seen, has a bit of a red card in him. Drea is actually really improving now. He's loving playing in this central midfield with Joe Ledley. And that they really are a really good engine room for us. They've been doing really good. They've both got a really solid work rate, good determination, good mentals. So they're working really hard to provide for this front three. And that's where all of our goals are coming from, really. If we go to squad, let's change this to my squad view. I do have one. Squad DNA. So this is the squad view that I use, or that I am currently using. Shrink this a bit. Don't really need need to see the percentage. Do I can see if he's fit or not by the fucking thing. So insert column. Stats. Like goals. Can we have that? Goals scored. Where the fuck would that be then? Why? Oh, why is that not there? Shots on target, shots for fucking hell. Okay, I'd like just a goal scored thing, but apparently that doesn't exist anymore. Never mind. Never mind. Probably see it in team report, right? Assistant report, stats. Holy shit! I've never even looked at this stuff. So we're above the average in a number of things. We're below the average in age. Yeah, we're all right defensively. We actually have the highest positioning rating in the league. Strength and marking, heading, tackling for midfielders. So we've got very good midfielders in terms of defence when we have shocking pace. And then our strikers are meh. So according to this, improving our strike force would really help us, because that's where we're the lowest. Our goalkeepers are all right for this level, but they could be upgraded. Our defence is all right for this level. Our midfielders are by far the best. So our midfield's very strong, but everywhere else could use some work, basically. I'm quite happy with that. Oh, we've got all 6 players in the fucking thing, haven't we? Ayoma's just going to have to sit on the fucking bench then. Sit off the bench, I should say. Alright, so this is quite a big game, my friends. Quite a big game. Pick up where you left off, lads. You played really well last game. Oh, shit. It's on a super speed again because I was jumping through it. I always forget to change that back before I start. Alright, Boone's lost it. It's okay. We're underway, boys and girls. We are underway. Brockbank's picked up an early yellow there. That's not good. I'm playing Remy Matthews because he's not a big drop off from Alnwick, and I think we can. Alnwick's on 5k a week, so I think we can. I think I can do better for 5k a week. Basically, that's a terrible ball. That it's just bigging up the midfield, and then they go and give a fucking a ball like that away. Oh, he's offside, surely. Fucking hell. He was a mile off. That's good. That shows the offside trap does work sometimes. Connolly, get in the middle, son. Get in the middle, Connolly. Oh, don't. Boone. Oh, he's been tackled again. Got it back, though. Right. Dreyer. Bridcut. Ledley. Some beautiful little first touch stuff going on there. Emmanuel. Play it. play it. Ledley. Bridcut. Dreyer. Boone. Crawford. Out to Emmanuel. It's a good ball. Back post to Boone. It's an easy header in the end. Trying to recreate the goal Mane and Robertson scored for Liverpool against Villa. That's a good switch of play from them. Oh, that was close. That was close. This is a common theme that I see with this tactic as well. The opposition will have a lot of shots that aren't on target because we're forcing them to shoot from distance, and we'll have less shots, but we'll hit the target with more of them. Or that's at least that's how it's been going. Possession, we've been going kind of 50-50, maybe slightly favoured towards us in some games. That's a bit of a hospital pass from Ledley, but Emmanuel's got there. He's gone for the back post to Boone again. I wish he'd go to the strikers. That was close. Callum Slattery almost scoring versus Sunderland. Crawford with the corner. It's a poor corner at the near post, to be honest. Watmore's going to get there. And if there's one thing Duncan Watmore can do, it's run aimlessly. And that's a terrible ball. And that is Duncan Watmore in a nutshell. Tons of energy, lots of red hair, and a very, very poor level of technique. He's going to score a fucking worldie in a minute because I've said that. I know I'm kind of tempting fate by saying it how shit he is. That's a really poor pass from Crawford, that. Wake up, boys. Wake up. Gooch. He's tried to dink the keeper, cheeky bastard. He's tried to dink him. You need to be good at football to do that, son. Or at least it's helpful. Show some fucking passion. Why are you complacent, Boone? This is like the biggest game of the fucking season. And he's complacent. That's not good enough, lads. Not good enough at all. I've been bigging you up to all of these fine, gentle people. These gentle people. Gentle people. And you're just playing like shit, lads. Get there. Oh my word. That is just not good. What? And there's his excellent first touch on display. He's played it out to De Bock. He's got a cross in. That's a really poor positioning from Matthews there. And it is Watmore who scores. I fucking knew it. At least it wasn't his first of the season. But the positioning from the goalkeeper here is shocking. This is awful from the keeper. He's in the right place now. And he just carries on. Why can't he save that? What's he doing? He turned his back on the shot. Alright, Boone's pissing me off. He's complacent, and then when you tell him to pick it up, he's uninterested. Emmanuel's knackered, but we kind of need him on the pitch. Crawford and Connolly aren't playing very well. They are two of our more prolific players, though, so I'd like to keep them on if possible. If there's one thing that Bunny is better than Boone at, it is... Oh my god, what? That is really annoying. He was clearly there first, and then it's like he was running in fucking custard just so that they could have the shot that the match engine said they were supposed to have. Fucking bollocks, that. That kind of shit just like really badly breaks immersion for me. It's literally like some invisible guy's pulling the back of his shirt and stopping him sprinting. Crawford, Hoof's clear. Connolly has it. Go on, Connolly. Run him, son. Run him. Play it across. It's gone to the back post. Emmanuel's going to get there. He's going to keep it in for them. Oh my God. Can we get a cross that actually hits a player? We've really not done well this game at all, have we? Alright, lads. We're going attacking. We're going to play extremely wide. We're going to pass into space. We're going to start shooting on sight. We're going to play slightly more direct. Go on, Crawford. You've got to get there. What the fuck? Watmore's never struck a ball like that in his life. Manuel's going to have to come off. Play low back there. Well, be frustrated all you want, mate. You are the reason that we're not fucking winning. Come on, what the fuck? They should be 2-0 up there. They really should. They really should be 2-0 up there. They've beaten us off the park, to be honest. Like I said, this is one of the better squads in the league, so I'm not overly worried about losing 1-0 to Sunderland. I am worried about the performance. It wasn't a good one. Like, not even close to a good one. Oh! We nearly stole a point there. We really don't deserve one, the way we've played. Well, we very nearly just robbed a point. Oh, that's terrible from Dreyer. They deserve a goal for that. In the end, it ends with just a back pass to Remy Matthews. It's okay, we've got time, boys. We've got time. Get there, Joe. Fucking excellent tackle, Dudley. That was brilliant. Go, 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 go. You got 20 seconds. Come on, boys. That's good. That's a terrible ball. I bigged up his crossing earlier as well and said it was good. All he had to do was aim for the penalty spot there. That's all he had to do. In the end, they deserved it. They really did. They are in good form. They're unbeaten in 14 matches. So, you know, they're on a tear as well. They were actually down by the bottom at first. And then they kind of picked it up. I'm not pleased, lads. You can do better. So there we are, boys and girls. We are 14th, potentially 15th after all games are played. But as you can see, we're 13 points clear of relegation now, and we're only 7 points. Yeah, 7 points off Ipswich in 6th. So there's even, if we go on a right tear now, we're exactly halfway through the season. It's a 44-game season. We're still in with a shout of challenging up this end of the league. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to go and play offline. I'm going to go play the transfer window, see what we can do, see if we can make some moves, and we're going to come back in a little while after... Oh, there we go. Tranmere, one of our rivals. We have them the day after the transfer window closes. So we'll come back for the Tranmere game, and then it's likely we'll kick on to the business end of the season then. If we're not in with a chance of promotion at that point, if we're just settled in mid-table, then I'll just come back for the last game. If there's a chance, we may do a couple. If there's a chance of promotion, we may do the last few. We may do a double live com here and then come back for the season ender if we're in contention. So we'll definitely be back for the Tranmere game. I'll play through this bit now. And then, I drew Wolves in the FA Cup third round. So that's going to be fun. Also, I managed to get Manchester City as a senior affiliate. So there's a chance that we can start getting Man City players in on loan. I had choices between Man United and Man City. Tottenham, and Man City. But Man City are close to us. Whilst they are geographically potentially a rival, Bolton's rivalries are all centred around so our rivals are Manchester United, Tranmere, Bury and Blackburn. So City aren't there, and if our rivals are Man United, then it stands to reason that we're kind of on the blue side of Manchester, right? I mean, we're in Bolton, we're not in any side of Manchester. But if we had to pick a side, surely we'd side with City, right? So thematically, at least for me, it made sense. So that's what we've done. We have Man City as our affiliate. The club vision, B-. They're very happy with how we are, how we're doing. They're not happy that we didn't get to the second round of the EFL Cup, but they're very pleased with us avoiding a relegation battle so far, and they're very pleased. They're pleased that we've reached the third round of the FA Cup. So I'm happy with that. So if we can get a mid-table or if we can get a top half finish this season, and then that's what they want. They want a top half finish, then promotion. I'm sure that if we got into the playoffs and we lost in the playoff final, I don't think we'd get the sack. But they're expecting quick progression back to the Championship. So we really need to get a move on. We need to have a good, strong finish, get the wage budget under control, which we have done. Our committed spending is below our wage budget, and it's below next year's wage budget, which is actually lower than this year's, which is not ideal that they're not. I mean, it may go up if we finish mid-table or higher, but at the moment it's not going great financially. But we'll get there. So thank you very much for watching, guys. You have been amazing. Chuck me a like, a subscribe, all of that good shit. Chuck me some feedback, some hate, some love, anything you like. Leave me some comments. I'll see you in the near future. I've been Nelly Mai, and you've been amazing. Toodles.